afternoon, everyone. My name is 표정안, and I am in the 6th grade at Jangchan Elementary School in Suwon. Today, I will be talking about something that is very close to my heart, Hangul. Did you know that centuries ago, Koreans used Chinese language to read and write because they did not have their own language? The poorest residents of Korea were especially affected by this. They had a very hard time because the Chinese language was frightfully difficult to memorize, especially for the people who didn't have the time and money to study it. So, they were always disrespected and overlooked by the rich, which was terribly unfair. That is why Hangul was made. Hangul is the Korean writing form made centuries ago for Koreans. There was a great king back then. He is called 세종대왕, and he was the one who created this language back in 1443. He did this for the love he had for his people and the country. The reason why he made this language was to help his people to not get involved in various problems. Furthermore, he had ambitions that would honor Korea. He thought it was a shame to borrow a language from another country because he believed that the language represented his nation. Hence, even with the oppositions from the upper-class residents, the great king secretly made Korean language to help the poor residents. Interestingly, the king created the language by observing how people move their lips when pronouncing words. So, it's very simple to read and write since the characters look exactly how they sound. Isn't that amazing? After a strenuous effort for many years, the Korean language, Hangul, was born. It was so easy for Koreans to practice reading and writing it. So much so that there is a quote. An average person can learn Hangul by lunchtime, and a lazy fellow can learn it in 3 days. Personally, I was very touched when learning about the love the king had for his people. He nearly lost his sight in his journey to create Hangul, but he never gave up thinking about the happy faces of his people. It must have been very painful for him to create this language, but he knew that it was worth it and kept going forward. So I would always be grateful and happy for the beautiful language that we have. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day!